Michael is fucking crazy in this movie. Oh my lord. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Alex Thomas here, back with another video for you guys. I'm here with my review for Halloween Kills. I hope you guys are finally ready for this review. Like I said, I just got home from seeing it on the big screen. I did not want to watch it on Peacock, even though it is available on Peacock if you don't want to go see it in theaters. It's directed by David Gordon Green, written by Danny McBride, also starring Jamie Lee Curtis, and Anthony Michael Hall, Judy Greer. And this movie is about Michael Myers, brutally massacring people on Halloween night. And this takes place right after the events of 2018. And I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and my review on this movie. Hope you guys are ready for this. If you guys enjoy videos like this, if you guys enjoy reviews, you guys enjoy Blu-ray content, live streams, all that type of content, you're in the right place. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. Let's get into the review. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, right off the bat, I'm going to get into the bad, then I'm going to go to the good. Let's go ahead and get into the bad. This movie, it feels like a filler movie. This movie feels like it takes place in the middle of a story. That's one of my major gripes when I got into it. I just did not enjoy the way it just felt like the kind of pacing is a little off when it actually takes place in the middle of a movie that we already know that a third installment is coming out. So going into the movie, you already feel exactly how this movie is going to play out. That's one of my major gripes. Another thing is that you really don't care about some of the characters they reintroduce into this movie. We get some recurring characters coming back and you really just don't care. They're just there for cameos, if I can say that much without spoiling. Like I say, they do bring back some old characters from the original movie, which is nice to see them on screen, but at the end of the day, you really don't care what happens to them. That's one of my major gripes. Some of the other side characters, you really don't care. They are badly acted as well. Some of the dialogue with some of the characters just doesn't work. Some of the comedy just doesn't work as well within this movie, but we got a comedy writer writing this stuff, so it's going to come off as kind of cheesy, kind of over the top within a horror film. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get into some of the good. Also, it's going to mix in with some bad. Jamie Lee Curtis is good in this movie. Now, on the side of that, she's not really doing that much in this movie. I think the trailer kind of spoiled a lot of things when it comes to this movie, because I guess it's not a spoiler. She's in the hospital most of this throughout this movie, so there's not a single scene in this movie that Laurie and Michael are even on screen together, which is a little disappointing when you got a movie called Halloween Kills and Laurie's only one goal is to kill Michael, but she's sitting in the hospital the whole time. I don't think that's a spoiler, because I think people know already are out the bat that most of the scenes in the trailer just show her in the hospital. So that's one of my major gripes with this movie. Now, getting up to the good, like I said, Jamie Lee Curtis is good in this movie, but another character that I was surprised about was Anthony Michael Hall. I was really surprised with this character. He plays Tommy Doyle, and the way he portrays Tommy Doyle is that he's still broken from the events of 1978. He really comes off very well as being traumatized as a little boy. He has a lot of hate and stuff built inside of him, and it kind of drives his character going mad throughout this entire movie, which I did like his portrayal of Tommy Doyle. Now, basically the essence of this movie, the way I got from it, is that all the town of Haddonfield has been building up this anger and this fear for Michael Myers, and it's basically driven the town into insanity that they just do not know what to do. There's a lot of essence of Halloween 4ism in this movie that I got from it as well, with obviously the town rallying up against Michael. It kind of had that same type of feel, but they kind of take it a little over the top in this movie. Like I said, there are some recurring characters in this movie that I did like seeing them, but they really didn't do that much. Like I said, you guys can see the cast list. They bring back Lindsay for a nice little cameo. We bring back the nurse for a nice little cameo, which is pretty nice. There's another surprising character that they bring in that I really did like seeing as well. Another thing that I did enjoy, the kills are pretty dope in this movie. This movie is brutal. They do not hold back on the gore in this movie. So if you're going into this movie and you want to see some awesome kills, you're gonna get that to dial it up to 11. I think Michael is so brutal in this movie than he's ever been in some other movies. I guess not between the 2007 Michael Myers, but this Michael right here is on a vengeance, and he is annihilating everybody. It's like no joke. He's like brutal, so brutal in this movie that it was pretty fun to watch. My crowd I was with was really enjoying the kills and really was like, wow, that was pretty brutal. And I really liked it as well. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a big Michael Myers fan, and yeah, it's great to see him just annihilate people. It's pretty awesome. David Gordon Green's directing was pretty good. I really did like the way he directed certain scenes. I mean, there were certain scenes with some tension, but you kind of see them coming all the way. If you've seen a lot of horror films, you see that he's building up to just to get to the scare, and it's kind of like I say, predictable, or you can see it coming. But I did like the tension with some of the characters building up to the scare, and like I said, Michael, the actor who plays Michael does a really good job portraying the character as Michael. He is pretty brutal. The mask is awesome. Now seeing it on screen, the mask is awesome. I think this is the best the mask has looked in a long time, which is dope. It's not a spoiler, but they do get into some flashbacks and try to bring back characters that were talked about in the first movie into this movie, which was okay to see, but you kind of knew that they were just throwing them in there to try to create a lore for Halloween, which is funny. But like I said, overall, I did like this movie. I don't think it's the worst out of the Halloween franchise. I don't think it's better than 2018 though. I think I like 2018 just a little bit more. The one thing I didn't like that much about 2018 that I like better in this movie is that, to me, they toned down the comedy though. They really did tone down the comedy than they did in 2018. This movie do feel like a typical horror film. It don't feel like a horror comedy like 2018 feels like. Like I said, overall, I did enjoy the collective characters. I think the weakest character probably in this is Judy Greer's character. She feels like, I just don't know. I just don't buy her as this role as Laurie Strode's daughter. I just do not buy it. And also, I think the daughter, Allison, I think she's another weak link in this movie. I didn't really enjoy her character in this movie at all. I just did not enjoy her character in this movie. I just didn't. The way they took her in this movie just was like, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. But like I said, overall, I did like this movie. I think if you're a Halloween fan, you're gonna like this movie. I really do believe you're gonna like this movie. Like I said, if you're a fan of Michael Myers, you're gonna like this movie because Michael is Michael times 10 in this movie. He is brutal. He is deadly. You do not want to walk past this guy if you're walking on the street. You just don't. Like I said, I do like the certain twisted turns they do with him and the house. Like, they bring back the house, which was awesome to see in this movie, because I don't think we see the house in 2018, but we do see it in this movie, and it was pretty awesome. I did like that as well. So yeah, and the music, John Carpenter came back to do the music score, and it do feel like Halloween, but they kind of changed up some of the melodies and stuff like that, which was awesome. The opening credits, I knew I wanted to talk about this. I did love the opening credits though, and I kind of predicted exactly what the opening credits were going to be, but I did enjoy the opening credits. It was dope. I'm not even going to lie. But overall, I did like this movie. Like I said, the kills were dope. Just some of the character choices I really didn't like, in the way they took certain angles of the story I really didn't like. But like I said, if you are a Halloween fan and you're a Michael Myers fan, you might get some enjoyment out of it. I don't know though, but like I said, the story is kind of meh. Like, it's just not much to do with the story. And I read a quote, and I'm not going to quote it, not trying to take his quote, but this movie do feel like a filler movie. It does. It really does feel like a filler movie. So go into it just knowing that it's a filler movie. They already announced that it's another movie. So you kind of already know what you're getting when you're going into this movie. So like I said, that's my review for Halloween Kills. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. More videos will be coming in the future. Hope you guys are ready for that as well. More Blu-ray content, more reviews, more live streams, all that type of content will be coming in the future. Hope you guys are ready for that as well. And I'm on this one, you guys. Peace out.